Welcome back to my channel, everybody. First thing I want to do is thank everybody who's liked and subscribed to my page. I noticed that we're up to 800 some subscribers. We're on my way to the first 1,000. So I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart from subscribing to my page. Okay? And for the ones who haven't subscribed yet, I want you to stop what you're doing. Please go and like and subscribe to my page. And without further ado, today what we're going to be doing is going over this huge tomahawk steak. It's just a behemoth piece of meat. Look at that. It's gigantic, okay? So what I did was I washed my steak and I set it to the side to bring it down to room temperature, okay? I love this huge cutting board also. It makes it very easy to season big pieces of meat like this without getting everything so dirty. I love it. That was gifted to me. I want to thank the person who gave it to me. But with that being said, I hope the lighting is good in here, okay? Because down here in Houston, Texas, it's a little gloomy. You know, we're in the midst of the winter. But let me tell you about this steak. Look at all the marble inside this steak. All the fat. It's just going to make it juicy all the way through, okay? I brought this steak for somebody. I was going to cook it up for Valentine's Day. It's the day before. However, she decided that she wanted to go out for Valentine's Day. So I said, I cook it today. So we're going to eat this tonight. I'm going to show you how I grill this steak up, all right? First thing what I'm going to do is go over these seasonings with you, okay? This is a new seasoning I tried once before and I really liked it. It's a barbecue rub, okay? And if you can see, the main blends on there is chili peppers, onion, and garlic, okay? Also, what I'm going to be using is a little olive oil, onion powder, garlic powder, and salt, regular salt. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my olive oil like I always do with all my meats, and I pour it on my steak, okay? Make sure you rub it all the way around, all over the sides, okay? And we're doing this so the seasoning will be able to stick. It won't fall off once we pick our meat up, all right? So we're going to get our olive oil all over, everywhere, okay? As you can see it, it's nice and shiny. And it's all over, even in the crevices. Okay? So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sprinkle my garlic powder and onion powder and salt on it. And I'm gonna leave this sitting out for about, we're gonna leave it sitting out for about another 30 minutes. Okay? You wanna get your seasoning all over. Don't forget to do the sides, okay? That's very important because you want this in every bite, okay? It's gonna pull out all the flavor, okay, and all the moisture. We're gonna use our onion powder now. It's gonna go all the way through here, okay? This is a big piece of meat. This right here is 4 pounds. This is 4 pounds. A nice ribeye tomahawk steak, okay? Also, we're gonna sprinkle our salt on it right now. We're gonna pull out a lot of the moisture, okay? That's where the seasoning is gonna get all the way through there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this sitting out for about 30 minutes. And while it's sitting out, we're gonna go light our pit. So welcome back. What I did was I went on and got my fire started. As you can see, I use an offset smoker. But today, I'm putting all my coals inside of here because we're gonna sear this steak, okay? So I'm putting it in the top part. I'm not using the offset. We're using Kingsford's. And while this is going, while I got this going, also, I got some hickory smoking chips. I'm gonna soak these in some water for about 20 minutes, okay? And that's gonna let them smoke instead of burning. So While our steak is resting and our fire is starting, we're gonna soak our wood chips. Okay, so my coals are ready. What I did was I went on and put my smoking chips on there, and I dropped the onion in it. Okay, what you want to do is you want to make sure your grill is smoking hot. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray a little cooking oil on my grill. Okay, like that, and our steak is ready to go on, but we need to go in there and finish it. Okay, welcome back. So here's the part that we're gonna add our last seasoning, which is gonna be our barbecue rub to it, okay? And you could use whatever flavors you want. You really can't go wrong with a tomahawk steak, but just make sure that you do all sides of the steak, you know? You don't wanna miss none of it while you putting your seasonings on. Make sure you get the edges real good, okay? And I pick it up and we have the crevices. I'm gonna sprinkle it in the crevices. That way the flavor could be all the way through. All right, and this bad boy is ready to go on. Okay, welcome back. We putting the steak on the grill. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it at an angle, okay, like so. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna press down on it. Make sure it get very good contact with the grill. And we're gonna let it sit like this for 2.5 minutes. It's been 2.5 minutes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna turn it the other way and I'm gonna press down on it again, okay? And we're gonna let it get another 2.5 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, welcome back. Now, since we have our steak seared on both sides, what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove it from the heat and we're gonna put it on the raised rack, okay? So I'm gonna put it up here away from the fire. And what I'm gonna be using is a chef alarm, okay? A digital chef alarm. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my probe and I'm gonna put it in the thickest part of the meat, which is the loin part. So right dead smack in the center, if you can see, is where we will put the probe. Because we're not gonna cook this by time, we're gonna cook it by temperature, okay? Welcome back. So while my steak is cooking, what I'm gonna do is make a base. What I have right here is some butter. I have some garlic, some thymes, and a little rosemary. Also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little oil. And I'm gonna put this directly under the steak to catch some of the drippings off the steak. And we'll use this to a little olive oil. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this as a base to base the steak. Okay, as you can see, I'm putting it directly under the steak to catch all the drippings. Okay, and this is what we have, and we'll use that again to base our steak. It's gonna be really good. Okay, welcome back. So we have our butter melted. We're gonna stir all our flavor, let them blend real good. Then we're gonna take our brush and we're gonna brush our steak. Okay, put a little of that butter and some of that flavor back into it. Right now temperature is at 104. I'm gonna try to get mine medium done, which will probably be around 150. Okay, and if your steak is, like again, if your steak is getting too dark, all you have to do is wrap it and let it keep cooking. Okay, welcome back to my video. So I took this steak off. It's been resting for about 20 minutes now. Okay, and I pulled the steak off at 150. So let's see what we have. Look at how juicy it is on the inside. Look at that. Perfect steak every time. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to thank everybody for watching my video. Go like and subscribe to my page. I have many more videos to bring you. This is almost dinner time for me. God bless you, and I love you all. See you soon.